My name's Sarah McDonnell. I'm the ward manager at St Anne's Hospice, Little Hulton. We've got 18 beds for inpatient use and we care for patients with life-limiting conditions. It used to be that people thought the hospice was just for cancer patients, but we encourage patients with all life-limiting illnesses. A typical day at the hospice, certainly for me, I like to be a practical ward manager, so I do tend to come in for the handover from the night staff. So I take that handover at 7 o'clock with the rest of the nursing team and we look at what happened with the patient over the night. Then we agree and meet as a team, split up the care and decide who's looking after what patients, what are the priorities for the day. We generally wake patients up and try and do it in a calm manner, open the curtains, let them come round naturally and then help them with breakfast, and then it's up to the patient. Some people might think it's a strange thing to say, but Christmas is always a special time here at the hospice. Obviously it's a difficult time and we recognise that for patients and their families, but we try and make it as happy a time as it can be really. Obviously we put our Christmas decorations up, putting the trees up, we try and have a Christmas tree in every bay and we always put something even in the single rooms. We have carol singers that will come round, patients who are well enough can go into daycare and listen to the carol services and singing that's going on in there. But we buy all the patients a present at Christmas, give all the patients a gift, because we have got some patients who haven't got anybody who will be able to come in and visit them. We've got a lot of patients who've got really very much supportive families and they do get visitors and presents and things. But it's important for the families to still celebrate Christmas because it's for lots of them potentially the last Christmas they'll have with their loved ones, so we try and make it as special as possible. Nursing is obviously a 24 hours a day job, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, which obviously means that we're working on Christmas Day, and I also know what my nurses deliver and the level of care that they continue to deliver at Christmas Day here. And actually it may surprise people to know that when I put the requests up for Christmas, I always get volunteers to work Christmas Day. You know, all my staff have got their own family and friends that they want to be with, but they really do want to be here and make Christmas Day as special as possible for the patients that we've got in at the time. So they'll either come in and they'll say Happy Christmas to people and try and make the day as special as possible and, you know, come in bright spirits and support those families at what is a really difficult and challenging time. And, you know, patients do pass away Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and it's making sure that we are here to support people. We'll also support people if they want to go home at short notice at that time. We'll try and get services in place to let people go home with appropriate care and make sure that they've got that time with their families in the way that they want to spend it. But if they are staying with us at the hospice, we do try and make sure that it's the most enjoyable Christmas that they're going to have.